What's up, YouTube world? I have some PCGS Banknote that just came back, and I don't know if these are bulk. They kind of feel like bulk, but I'm getting ready to go to a show in a few days, so I'm going to try to get these processed as quick as possible. Take stuff to a show, sell a bunch of stuff, open box. I have a feeling this is just a reholder because it's very light. There's only a handful of notes in there. Paperwork. Oh, so what's up with everybody else? This looks like grading, actually. See who owns the notes. We own the notes, so that's a bonus. Like I said, haven't seen the grades get posted. They include a sheet with every submission that'll show you posted grades. But we like to open them up in front of the camera. They use these stickers sometimes too that say coin inside. It really throws people off. We're gonna try to record the video and then upload to YouTube and see if that's more better. So a little submission here. Right on top, 25 details. Corner rebuilt, repaired pinholes. Wow. Even I missed that corner. Pawhuska, Oklahoma. Look at the repair. I missed that even. Wow. Wild. Anyways, 25 details. Well, that sucks. Here's a 1891 Treasury, graded AU 50. Here is a 1907 gold certificate, grades AU 53. And it does have a little bit of a gold ink smear on the face. So, really nice note. Then we have a 1907 $5 legal tender, AU 58. Just a nice fresh note. And we have another 1907 legal tender. This one grades VF 35. Yeah, a little bit of wallet staining there. Nice note though. Then we have a CSA watermark on this piece of fractional currency, wide margins, and UNC 63. And you can see the watermark right there with the C. So that was a short little order. Run through that quick. A lot of these notes were stuff I bought at the fun show, so get them. Oops, we left the. I can't believe this one. I can't believe I missed that corner repair. Sometimes I just go too quick and I make mistakes. So that's you live and you learn. I definitely don't want somebody else to feel like they got duped. I bought that note raw, so here we go. Open this one up first. Oh yeah, it's a bulk sub. Lots of notes. No paperwork, so it's got to be in the other box. Here's the bottom note for this box. Spend most of my day. What's up?
I just need to
Get whatever.
Okay. Sorry.
Spend most of the day doing bulk and cutting my finger off. And what do we got? Got some paperwork. I can tell you what it is via paperwork. Paperwork says it is a bulk vintage. So these are all notes that will date pre-1960. There is some customer notes in here, which is okay. I've clarified which customer it is, so he's cool with me showing his notes off. Some customers are not, so got that going. There was a old cert label in here. This is what happens when you chop them out. So starting at the top, let's see, we back up a little bit. The countersigned Lexington, Missouri. I think this is a counterfeit, actually. Let me look on the paperwork. Yeah, it's counterfeit. They didn't mention that it's counterfeit. Ooh. Might have to send this one back. Then what do we got? Then we get 1860s Confederacy Treasury check with a tape repaired cancel, and I'm sure that's tape repaired cancellation. So then we have Racine, Ohio, Wade Cross, engraving error, choice 15. State Bank of Ohio, $1, Cleveland Bookbindery, advertising note. It does have some stains and internal tear right there. Rare note, either way. This is a Ripley, Ohio panic script from a coffee house, VF20, serial number 94. Minor edge damage. This might be one of the worst face proofs I've ever seen, but here it is, Lazy 5, VF30 details. It's been repaired, pieces missing. Note's pretty raunchy. Then we go straight into Confederates. Just a nice T69 and VF20. This is really the grade we're shooting for, VF25, T69, VF25, T69, VF30. Here's another in 20. Oh, that's a fun serial, 55151. 1864 T69 and VF30. A lot of people collect these by the Fricky number or the Criswell number. So you'll see me grade a lot of Confederates on bulk, just nice entry level collector notes. This is really what, you know, people who collect in a budget and love the notes and love the history. So just nice circulated Confederates. All right, going on, you have a FR36 and XF40. Sawhorse note. We have some China notes in here. Central Bank of China. Gem 65. That's cool. Another Central Bank of China and Gem 65. Here's one in 6. 65. 58Q. I don't make 58 Qs. Must have missed something. I don't see anything that sticks out. Interesting. 55 Q. Bummer. I must have missed a centerfold or something. It happens. This is proof. Almost solid serial number. Here's one in 64. No Q. Interesting. Hopefully these 65s make up for the cost. It just happens. You know, you go fast, you miss something. Not every note's always going to be a win. Here's one in 63. I think PCGS is always just a little bit more tougher on some of these issues. 58. Man, might have been a mistake. This was a really fresh Chinese deal. This was just a test. I still have the rest of it upstairs. I was contemplating sending the rest of it to PMG because I feel like PCGS is overly tough on these earlier foreign issues. You know, especially where some of these are sequential and they've been together for a long time. 65. Hopefully the good outweighs the bad, you know? That's just the risk you take. Bank of China, 65. A lot of good Chinese here. 64. See here, are they sequential? They're not sequential, but it does have a smidge of paper toning up there. That's probably why they no-queued that one. Here's a good one. Gem 66Q. Very popular note. Popular because of the vignette. Yeah, 64, no Q. Bummer. Yeah, let's just hope the good outweighs the bad here. 66, Temple of Heaven. Oh, that's cool. We have Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago, 62Q. Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago at 63Q. Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago, 63Q. Are these all nice little unk run or what? 3, 4, 5, yep. 5, 2, that's cool. Here's a little bit better note. It's got a little issues over here, but 1855 Nashville. Got a great vignette. Minor edge damage, yeah. Here's a green underprint on a 1862. 2, that's a great note. Small edge tear, well, I'm sure of it. Right there, maybe. Still a good, great note. This one's the same way. It's got a small edge tear. Small edge tear. They might have been together forever, it seems like. Then we have a 34 funny back at 64. 34 funny back at 64. 34 funny back at 63. 34 funny back at 65. It's hard to make high grades on funny backs. And 28. So made some funny backs and unk. That's great. They're good sellers. Put these back in the box. Kind of bummed about the Chinese stuff. I thought it was really thought it was some really juicy stuff. I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit closer. I still feel like PCGS is just a little bit overly hard on the type, which is okay. But another funny back in 64. Here's a 28 plain funny back at 64. Another 28 plain and 64. I don't know where I got all these funny backs from. 28 plain and 5. 28 plain and 6. That's a good note. Here's a short snorter. VF20. The back's got killer note. Here's another short snorter. This one almost looks like Vietnam. 1965 marked. Minor tape. Was there a piece of tape on there? Trying to find it. I don't see it right away, but if they say it's there. Just another short snorter. George Helmendahl, Sapon Island. Pretty cool. I believe this was a downgrade. If you look. These things are legitimately loaded guns. Just a little bit of foxing on the sides. So, things happen. And what do we have? 35E Star Note in 63. 35E Star Note in 65. 35E Note E Star Note in 63. Here's a big note. 34B 10 and 30. 34B 10 and 30. 28A and VF25. 34A North Africa and XF45. 34C Star and VF25. Oh, here's some large size type now. Minneapolis and XF40. Good looking note. Here's a China Federal Reserve Bank. This is a great note with the dragon on it. It's a puppet bank. AU55Q. Great note. 34G and 64 no Q. Woods and Tate. This is the key in Choice VF35. 34 Star Note and VF25. No comment. Got a little bit of that's the cover. 28G and 63, no Q again. It's weird. Lots of no Qs in this order. .28F, there you go. 28A and 35. It's a really nice 35. Wowzers. One thing about PCGS, they just like to not EPQ anything. They find one little issue and they say, no Q. Some of these notes, we're just glad they survived. So you have to think about storage, handling, bank vaults, humidity. There's a 28 plain and 64. That's a good note. Back to large size type again, 1907-5 and VF30. Good note. That'll sell quick. Here's a Friedberg 87, a little bit better. Parker Burke, VF25. cherry red. Look at the red on this sucker. Friedberg 88. Overprint bleed through. It is what it is. And then we have a military payment certificate in 58Q. See, I don't know what they're seeing on some of this stuff, but I don't think I'm that bad. I'm very frustrated. Lots of no Qs and lots of 58s. Another green overprint. Line 15. Princess Patricia, I believe, is her name. VF20. 1923 silver certificate in 63Q. Here's one in 64Q. AU55. 64 flat. 64Q. Oh, Black Eagle in 63Q. Grand Forks, North Dakota in VF25. That's a better note. Don't remember sending. Usually, Unk Black Eagles don't go through bulk. I guess I must have thought it was AU because my price point doesn't dictate uncirculated. Interesting. Learn something new every day. And then here's a 20, really nice looking 20 in 62Q. Bright paper. Lovely note, lovely note. Here's a gem star, 35E, that's a key. And we have just some nice 238s. There's an XF40, XF40. Woods White. Here's a Woods Tate and Fine 15. 28B and VF30. It's a fun serial number. Lots of 1s and 4s. And then just a cheap note in the end. Oh, they're matching. Look at that. Alright. That wraps it up. So these will be hitting the old shmee eBay, and then some on Whatnot, and some will get looked at a little bit closer, and that's a wrap. Hope you all have a great day, and this concludes my March bulk PCGS open box video. Later, guys.